It's the radio guy, Mike Prince, and we are with our weekly meeting right now with our beloved, the Ghost, Coach Eric Dooley. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Well, absolutely fine. We're getting closer and closer to this purple and gold game. Another strong week. Give us a collective wrap-up on how week 3 ends up.
Yeah, well, we had the opportunity on not this past Saturday, but Saturday before then, to have about maybe, I would say, about 135 plays. I wanted to get a lot of plays in to get those guys going. So I know coming into this week here, we're going to have to sharpen up on a lot of things, correct some things that we saw in that long scrimmage, that scrimmage with a lot of multiple plays. So we came in with the week approaching it, that making sure that we were getting better and we correcting those things that we didn't do well that week there. So I thought this week here was very, very, it was a mental week, and also a physical week for us too. So we had a chance to do some things. We kind of wrapped it up. I kind of surprised the guys on yesterday. They thought it was just going to be practice as usual, but kind of cut it off after we got midway through practice, and we probably got about another 80 plays in. So it was a great thing, and I want these guys to understand that, you know what, you got to be ready. You got to make adjustments regardless of what, because you never know what hand you're going to be dealt with. So those guys responded well on all three phases. I got to say, defensively really responded well, and I was pleased with them the way that they played on yesterday. Of course, offense was still doing some great things, and our special team was real sharp yesterday as well. So we closing down, wrapping up to the end, but we know this is just the start for us, because this is going to bring us into the season, talking about the summer, then going into fall camp.
Now, Coach, you talk about 135 plays. That's almost a purple and gold game within itself, isn't it?
It is, and that's the way we built, because we want to run as many plays as possible. So we got to get these guys accustomed to it. And then when you look around the league, you and I mentioned that once before, a lot of folks are going to the spread, so they're trying to get a lot of plays. So we want our guys to be able to respond to that.
Okay. We're talking right now with Coach Dooley for the Panthers, getting ready for the purple and gold game April the 18th, 6 p.m., which is going to be on a Thursday night before Good Friday. Now, Coach, I've talked to you on the record, off the record, and I guess we'll go first things first. Let's go to the skill position. You got 5 quarterbacks at the helm right now. The big grab was T.J. Starks. And I know we got this purple and gold game coming up, but Jalen Morton and Nico Hollins. Nico, in fact, lost a lot of weight, looking pretty good. How stiff is that competition right now at the quarterback's position?
I think the competition is real stiff. We got 4 guys that's chomping at the bit to become the starting quarterback. You're talking about Jalen Morton, who's been doing well. He's been playing and performing well. You talk about the guy we brought in, T.J. Starks. He's picking up the system fast and doing a lot of great things out there. And then you talk about the freshman we had last year, Trayvon Connolly. He's doing well, and I'm real pleased with the adjustment that Nico has made, because he was a bigger guy and he lost a lot of weight. He's doing well. So we wrapped up in a 4-way run at that quarterback spot, but we feel comfortable whoever take charge, that they'll be able to lead us to where we want to get to.
Now, that could be a good problem and potentially an explosion ready to happen as well. Isn't it possible?
Absolutely. I think it is a good problem, because to me, my philosophy still stands. If you got one, you got none. So I'm pleased to have 4 good quarterbacks, and that's not to say that the 5th quarterback is not doing what he's supposed to do in spring ball. He's doing well. Had a little setback, had a wrist injury, so he's set back. And then we're bringing in a real talented freshman out of Dallas when we talk about Shane Lawrence. So I feel real good about that position, and you always got to have a quarterback, I think, in this league here.
No doubt about it, and it also can speak of the future of Panthers football, because with that type of luxury, you can actually afford to stagger a couple of guys with some red shirting.
Oh, yeah, we will. We got a plan on how we want to do and what we want to do. See, I feel once you start building a program, if you got to, you're going to have some exceptions to come in, but if you got to bring a guy in that's a freshman and he played, that tells the depth of your team or where you are. So now we feel that we are established. When we start bringing guys in now, we would love for them to come in and compete and play, but right now we should be established to where those guys know and they understand, well, you know what, I'm going to take this as a learning tool. I'm going to learn. I'm not going to sit back, because I'm always going to be aggressive. but I'm going to learn. I'm going to take this red shirt, and then I'm going to take it from there.
We're talking right now with Coach Eric Dooley, Panthers football spring purple and gold game right around the corner. Man, it is really moving and moving fast. Now, I know, Coach, you have to do your assessments, and it's all about projections in the spring. Nothing is etched in stone right now. So I'm going to put you on a little mile hot seat right now, Coach. What's your quarterback rotation as of today?
As of today, right now, we still got Jalen Martin going out, and we got TJ right with him, and then we got Traydon Connolly, and as well as Nico.
Okay.
But, I mean, right now, all four of those guys, I'll be honest with you, working with the first unit has done a great job, so we're not really concerned about that. We're just looking at the guy that's going to be able to get those guys around him to play and do the things that we want them to do. And right now, I'll be honest with you, they're making it hard for us, and that's the way it should be.
That's exactly what you want. That's exactly what you want. If it's a no-brainer, you just gotta you're the guy, and everybody else just get in where you're fitting in. Then it speaks questions, as you mentioned earlier, about the depth and the potential future, because every guy is one play away from being the next guy up.
Absolutely, but we create that competition because the way we want to create competition, that those guys understand. You know what, this guy right behind me at any given day can be the guy to step out there and do what he's supposed to do. So I got to be competitive in the classroom. I got to be competitive in the meeting as well as on the football field. So they understand the magnitude of where we get into it, and they accept the challenge.
And we won't even talk about the depth that you have at running back right now. You still got the use of Tucker and Broach, and your guy from New Orleans that'll be coming in. That's going to be a lot of fun to play with and experiment with those guys too once the fall rolls around.
Absolutely, we got Tucker, who's doing a great job as well, and we got Broach, and then we got a kid that came on that played last year, was a freshman, Kristen Mosley. He's been doing a lot of exciting things for us. He's that home run hitter, so we expect some big things out of him. And of course, we got a guy that had a little injury, so he's been set back but can play. Bernard Goodwater, so we expect him to come in, and then we're bringing in a talented freshman as well. So we feel real good about the running back position. I feel we got five good ones, just like the quarterback. We got five good running backs that we feel real confident in.
Well, you're going to have a good problem to have, Coach, come the fall. It's not going to be enough football for those guys to go around, man. Now, I was impressed immensely by Bernard Goodwater. I mean, this guy had the Midas touch. He didn't get as many touches, but when he touched it, explosive things happened. Was there a reason why he was somewhat limited on playing? Was there an injury that we made or not aware of, or was it just him getting acclimated?
No, he got acclimated, and he's a bright young man, picked up the system well, but he did get a little dinged up a little bit, and we felt it was best that we didn't, prolong that injury and got that injury worse. So we got him to get well, and right now he's probably at about 90%. So coming to this fall, he'll be 100%, and we look forward to that. And I know you mentioned that not going to be enough footballs to go around. Our philosophy once again is there's enough food at the table, just got to sit there.
Yes, sir. Now, to what has been on my radar, and let me say this is not an Eric Dooley case only. This has been a Panthers offensive approach situation as far as I'm concerned. It appears that the Panthers O-line are these long, lean guys, and everybody else get these big mammoth guys up front. And in those second half of games on the offense and defensive side, it begins to wear our guys down. Is that because of scheme, or is that because is those the type of guys that we can get to come into our system?
No, we feel we can get anyone. I think we got kind of a mixture. We got some guys that are lean. We got some guys that are big. That's why I say this year here coming in, we feel real good what we have for us. The offensive line coming in, I think it's going to be a great line for us this year with the guys that we bringing in. We brought some youth in, some freshmen. We brought some mature guys in that had opportunity to play at the junior college rank. So we feel real good about it. And the sizes range from all areas. So we feel real good about what we're bringing in. And for us, the wearing down, that never shouldn't happen to us because we're going to run plays, and that's our scheme to wear the opponent down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I'm just talking about in just the actual physical grind of a football game. 60 minutes, these guys going at it, and just 20, 30 pounds underweight of your opposing guy, that can wear on you after a while, though, couldn't it, Coach?
It should, but not. See, our biggest thing is we're not concerned how big you are. We're concerned how strong you are. So if you're strong, you may not be as big, but if you got the strength, then that's going to back it up.
Okay.
We got a great strength and conditioning program, so we feel good about the strength of our linemen. Matter of fact, it was proven this last pro day. Our guys did exceptionally well in the weight room. A lot of guys was impressed, and that's a testament to what we have in the strength and conditioning program.
Okay, so the strength and conditioning program is going to be, they say, the keys to the missing links, and we're looking forward to it. April the 18th is going to be popping on us before we know it. Coach, if it's all right with you, once that spring game is completed, we'll meet one more again, as they would say, as we'll lead to this fall campaign. Want to thank you for your availability. Thank you for answering the questions straightforward, man, and we're looking forward to the growth of the 2019 campaign.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. And once again, I want to tell the fans who've been great to us last year, come out, support us on this Thursday, April the 18th at 6 o'clock in the stadium. And then also you have an opportunity to renew your season books or purchase new season books to see what the Panthers going to have to bring to the table this coming fall.
All right. The Panthers getting ready for April the 18th, 6 p.m. Special coaching that's going to be assessed on this purple and gold game. You still going to keep that under wraps, though, huh, Coach?
Yes, because I can't let it out, but it will unfold this week here. And matter of fact, once it does out, you'll be one of the first to know because I'm going to give you a call and let you know who they are, but it's ready to go. And I'll be honest with you, they're already talking. They're already talking. So it's real exciting. It's real exciting. But I think it's going to be fun for the students, the fans, and just come out and enjoy.
All right. Don't forget, season tickets are still available. You can simply dial 936-261-9100, and they will lead you to where you need to secure your season passes for the 2019 campaign. He is the Ghost, in the name of the Father, the Son, and
the Holy Ghost.
There you go, Coach Eric Dooley. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Guys, you be blessed. And until the next time, we'll see you on the other side.